So hello everyone. So this is the first video of our Python series. So in this we'll be seeing various kinds of codes in Python. So in the first video, let us see the different patterns in Python. Right, guys. So these are the outputs which it should look like. So first thing is first pattern is this one. Second pattern is this one. Third one is this, and the fourth one is this one. So we'll be seeing all these patterns today. So first let us start with this one. So in order to run the Python these patterns, we need to implement two for loops, guys. All right. So first let us see how many rows are there. 5 rows, right? There are 5 rows, and let us write the first for loop for I in range 1 comma rows plus 1. Rows plus 1. All right, so why we are writing rows plus 1 here? Because in Python the right limit, the right side, whatever we write, only n minus 1 will be considered. So what is the rows here? 5, right? 5 plus 1 6. What is 6 minus 1? 5, right? So up to 5 it is considered. So this is the thing. And for the second for loop, let us just take j as a variable, and let us run this up to 1 comma I plus 1. And for every iteration, let us just print I, and the end should be none. There is nothing but the number should be printed directly, not in the new line. Now let us just print empty after every iteration. Let us just run this code and see the output, and then we can explain you guys very clearly. Yes, we got the output 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. So what happened here is, so for the first iteration, what is the I value? 1. And what is the right limit here? 1. Alright, so j will run from 1 comma 1, and only for one time I will be printed. What is the value of I? 1. Alright, and next what is the I value now? 2. Alright, next 1 comma 2. Okay, so now what is the I value? 2. 2 plus 1 is 3. 1 comma 3. So now from for 1 comma 3 I will be printed. What is 1 comma 3? 3 will be not considered, only n minus 1 iterations are possible, right? So for the 2 times I will be printed. What is I value now? 2. 2, 2. And similarly it goes on 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4, 5, 5, 5, 5. Alright guys, so let us go for the pattern 2 now. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so let us just take the similar thing. Rows equal to 5 for I in range 1 comma I plus 1. Okay, first let us write rows, and for j in range 1 comma I plus 1, let us print j now, and equal to, and for every iteration there should be an empty print, so that the next line will be printed in the every iteration. Now let us just run it. Yes, we got the output 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let us add one more line because we choose in rows equal to 5. So what is happening here is, for I in range 1 comma rows plus 1, for initially what is the I value? 1, and j is running from 1 comma I plus 1, 1 comma 1. Now what is the j value here? First initially j value is 1, and the range is also up to 2. 1 comma 2 is nothing but it will run only one time, so only one will be printed. And for your clear explanation, let us just take I equal to 3 now, right? And j will be running from 1 comma I plus 1, 4. 1 comma 4, that is nothing but it will run for j equal to 1, j equal to 2, j equal to 3. So 3 times j will be printed, 1, 2, 3, with end is equal to nothing. So at I equal to 3, 1, 2, 3 will be printed. Right guys, so I hope it is clear for you. Now let us go into our third pattern. So here let us take rows equal to 5, since there are only 5 rows. And let us run our first for loop for I in range 1 comma rows plus 1, and this is rows, And next for j in range, here we need to use a step function. Since the greatest number is coming first, let us start with the greatest number, that is I, comma 0, comma minus 1, minus 1, comma 0, comma minus 1, and after that let us print j and end is equal to this one, and let us print an empty line for every iteration. So that is nothing but we are using I, starting from the greatest number and going to the small number, and using the step for every iteration minus 1 will happen for j. So now let us just run it. Yes, 1 2 1 3 2 1 4 3 2 1 and 5 4 3 2 1. So this is very simple. First, I equal to 1, and it is running for 1 comma 6. So initially I value is 1, 1 0 and minus 1. So in the span of 1 comma 0, only one time it will be executed, right guys? So 1, and let us just take I equal to 4 now. All right, so now for j in range 4 comma 0 comma minus 1, so initially 4 will be printed, 3 will be printed, 2 will be printed, 1 will be printed, and 0 will not be printed because only up to 0 we are subtracting the value minus 1, and after that it will be terminated. So for the fourth iteration 4 3 2 1 will be printed. Similarly all the rows will be printed. Right guys, so this is the third pattern, and this is the fourth pattern. And for this one, let us take first current number equal to 1. So first we are starting with 1, and stopping number equal to, let us start with 2, and the number of rows equal to, let us take 4, or else let us just, okay, let us just take 4, and let us start our loops now. For I in range of rows, for j in range 1 comma stopping number, let us print the current number, and let us also increment the current number. And after that, for every iteration we should print the empty line, and for every iteration let us increment 1, the stopping number. And now let us just run it. Okay, so here we forgot to put end equal to null, and now let us run it. Yes, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Right guys, so this is the last pattern. This is little tricky one, so we need to take two variables first. So first current number equal to 1. So initial, what is the current number? 1. So since all the numbers are different, we need to take a separate variable, current number equal to 1, and stopping number equal to 2. So initially how many numbers are there? One number. Next 2, next to 3, next to 4. So initially we have taken 2, because when we keep this thing in for loop, 1 will be subtracted always, right? So what is 2 minus 1 initially? 1. So initially in the first row, how many numbers are there? 1. Alright. So this is the use of stopping number. Next, let us take rows equal to 4, and for I in range rows, that is 0 comma 1 comma 2 comma 3. This is the times this will be executed. All right, so next for j in range 1 comma stopping number. What is the stopping number? Initially 2, 1 comma 2, only one time it will be executed, and the one time it is printing the current number. What is the current number? 1 guys. And after that what is happening? Current number is being incremented, so 1 plus 1 2. So now current number is 2, and after that iteration stopping number is also incremented by 1. So now stopping number is 3 and current number is 2. Alright, so for the last iteration, I is equal to, next iteration, the I value is equal to 1, and stopping value, this number is 3. 1 comma 3, so 2 times it will be executed, and next current number is 2 will be printed. After that it is being incremented, and next what is happening, 3 will be printed, because 2 times it should run. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, right? So this is the fourth pattern, and I hope you guys liked the video, and you guys can give any kind of suggestions to this video in and we will try to implement this in the future videos. Thank you for watching, guys.